Today we'll talk about the reference electrode. The electrode of known potential is called reference electrode. It may be primary reference electrode like hydrogen electrode or secondary reference electrode like calomel electrode. Standard hydrogen electrode, also known as normal hydrogen electrode, consists of platinum wire carrying platinum foil coated with finely divided platinum black. The wire is sealed into the glass, placed a beaker containing 1 m HCl. The hydrogen gas at 1 atm pressure is bubbled through the solution at 298 Kelvin. Half shell half cell is platinum H2 1 atm H plus 1 m. Okay, here you can see the image of that particular electrode. In SHV, if we talk about SHE, at the surface of platinum, the following reaction can take place. Here you can see the reactions. The electrode potential of SHE has been fixed at 0 at all temperature. Its main drawbacks are that it is difficult to maintain 1 atm pressure of H2 gas and also difficult to maintain H plus ion concentration 1 m. The platinum electrode is easily poisoned by traces of impurities. Therefore, calomel electrodes are conveniently used as reference electrode. It consists of mercury in contact with H2Cl2 calomel paste in a solution of KCl. Now what is electrochemistry? Now what is electrochemical series? Here is the image. You can see the following elements which are represented in the electrochemical series. What is electrochemical series? The electrochemical series is the arrangement of electrode in the increasing order of their standard reduction potential. Okay, so here you can see, and after that, what are the application of electrochemical series? The the lower the value of E naught, the greater the tendency to form cation. Metals are placed below hydrogen in ECS replace hydrogen from dilute acids, but metals placed above hydrogen cannot replace hydrogen from dilute acids. For example, you can see this image that calcium in the dilute, when reacts with dilute H2SO4, it replaces the hydrogen from the H2SO4 and forms hydrogen gas, but copper do not. Oxides of metals placed below hydrogen are not reduced by H2, but oxides of iron and metal placed above iron are reduced by H2. SNO, PbO, CO are reduced by H2. CO, K2 are not reduced by H2. Yes, and the next thing is reducing character increases down the series. Reactivity increases down the series. Determination of EMF, you know how to calculate ERHS minus ELHS, that is E cathode minus E anode. If the value of EMF is positive, then reaction takes place spontaneously, otherwise not. Greater the reduction potential of a substance, oxidizing power, you can see here as an example F2Cl2 Br2I2. A negative value of a standard reduction potential shows that it is a site of oxidation. Oxides of metal having E naught reduction greater or equal to 0.79 will be decomposed by heating to form O2 and metal, H and metal. You can see here the example HEO gives Hg and O2. That is the potential given E naught equals to 0.79. What is the Nernst equation? The relationship between the concentration of ions and electrode potential is given by Nernst equation. For example, M is the metal which transfer n number of electrons that is gained by the metal. M n plus plus Ne gives out M. Here you can see, you can write that E naught M slash M minus 2.303 RT by NF log 1 by Mn plus. For electrochemical cell, if we talk about any reaction that AA small a represents the number of moles and capital A represents the element. Small a, small b, small c, small d represents the number of moles. So for this reaction, E cell will be E naught cell minus 2.303 RT by NF log C to the power C D to the power D upon A to the power A upon B to the power B, as I told you. Okay, concentration of pure solids and liquids is taken as unity. Concentration of pure solids and liquids is taken as unity. Nernst equation and Kc at equilibrium, when E cell equals to 0, then E naught cell will be equals to 0.591 upon N log Kc at 298 Kelvin. Here delta G equals to minus NF E naught cell, as you studied in the class 11th, where delta G naught is the standard gives free energy change. So what is electrolyte concentration cell? When we talk about electrolyte concentration cells, electrodes are the same, but electrolyte solution had different concentration. For example, if we had taken Zn/Zn plus 2, concentration is C1, salt bridge Zn plus 2 C2, Zn C2 is greater than C1. Now E cell will be 2.303 RT by NF. The value of N is 2 and value of F, that is Faraday constant, 96500 Coulomb. After putting this value, the value of R will be 8.314 and the T will be 298 Kelvin. We get this equation, that is 0.059. E cell will be equals to 0.059 upon N log C2 by C1. Now we talk about the conductance, that is represented by G. What is this? Okay, it is the age of flow of electric current through the conductor. It is the reciprocal of resistance. You know what is the resistance? That is R. V equals to IR होता है, आपने फिजिक्स में पढ़ा होगा. That G equals to 1 by R. Its unit will be ohm universe. This is the sign of ohm. Now what is the specific conductivity? That is K. It is the reciprocal of specific resistance. It is the reciprocal of a specific resistance. Here you can see in this image. Now what is molar conductivity? That is represented by lambda m. The conductivity of all the ions produced when 1 mole of electrolyte is dissolved in V ml of solution is known as the molar conductivity. It is related to specific conductance as lambda m equals to K into 1000 upon m. K stands for kappa. M is the molarity. Its unit is ohm inverse centimeter square mole inverse or Siemens centimeter square mole inverse. If we talk about the equivalent conductivity, the conducting power of all the ions produced when 1 gram equivalent of an electrolyte is dissolved in V ml of solution is called equivalent conductivity. It is related to a specific conductance as lambda m equals to K into 1000 by N. N here, N is the normality. Yes, its units are ohm inverse centimeter inverse, ohm inverse centimeter square or ohm centimeter square or Siemens centimeter square. These are the units. Next is if we talk about the Debye-Huckel-Onsager equation, it gives a relationship between molar conductivity, that is lambda m at a particular concentration, and molar conductivity lambda m at lambda m naught at infinite dilution. Now, which factors affect conductivity? First is nature of electrolyte. First thing is nature of electrolyte. The strong electrolytes like KNO3, KCl, NaOH, etc. are completely ionized in aqueous solution and have high values of conductivity, molar as well as equivalent. The weak electrolytes are ionized to a lesser extent in aqueous solution and have lower values of conductivity, molar as well as equivalent. Concentration of the solution. Next factor which affects the conductivity is concentration of the solution. The concentrated solutions of strong electrolytes have significant inter-ionic interaction, okay, which reduces the speed of ions and lower the value of lambda m and lambda equivalent. The dilution decreases such attractions and increase the value of lambda m and lambda equivalent. Here is the graph. By this graph you can easily understand